I need friends. So I phone into the old Cranial Mission Show. I switch it on, and it gives me the best, biggest boner I've ever had in my life.
John, nobody's ever... Yes! I'm telling you right now, John, nobody's ever grabbed exact hold of our premise and our demographic like you have, man. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. And that station ID couldn't have been timed more perfectly.
Man, I feel like I missed a lot while I was out. That's funny.
You missed a drunken shit show last week.
Oh, okay.
Here we are once again live from ESB, just like last week. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, the C Squared, Caleb Crispy. Joe is on walkabout, the Reverend Joey T, taking a little break. And we are privileged to be joined here at ESB Brewing, a brewery located here in Tampa, Florida, 333 North Falkenberg Road, Sweet D.
Sweet D.
407. We are pleased to be joined by the great John Wilson, who has flown across the pond from Liverpool, England. He has been kind to us. He has helped us. I know, Miggy, you became acquainted with him through Spreaker, through all these radio endeavors. You guys have forged a friendship.
I think everything that I've done to meet all these folks between Brad and John and everybody, even Petruccelli, Jimmy and all those guys, and Gav, especially Gav, if you're listening, thank you very much. You're a good fella. To Zach Cooper. Zach Cooper got me in touch with the Double Special Show, which was the catalyst in everything, in meeting everybody.
Now, when you talk about Zach Cooper, you're referring to...
the VBB.
Exactly.
Vociferous Big Bear.
Former producer of this show.
Now he works with the Tampa Bay Storm doing hella good, man. Good kid.
Exactly. And so a shout-out to you, Zach, as well, if you happen to be listening. But John is here. I know he's staying with you, Miggy. I know John...
Yeah, he is. He's now... You take my room.
Wait, Sancho, you got booted out?
Yes, I have to stay somewhere else for a couple of days. When are you leaving?
Wow.
Damn.
It's not nice, is it?
No.
You know.
Sorry.
That's some of that Honduran hospitality that you're dealing with.
I'm very frightened.
He gets angry at times.
Well, before we start, I just want to say, obviously, it's absolute thank you for having me. It's wonderful because obviously Mickey picked me up from the airport, was very kind. With the board. Ginger twat, it said on the board. That was a bit much, to be honest. But also, can I just say, the bloody, could you not find me the brightest fucking earphones? But couldn't you find anything brighter? Didn't you, as if people were like, oh, yeah, there's John, he's the one with the fucking big brights. Didn't you think the ginger hair was enough?
You kind of look like Lando Calrissian's right-hand man.
It was the only set of headphones we could find that were pastier than you. And
fair play.
The sad thing is, John, we apologize for how rushed you were getting here. Miggy was forced to scramble, get in his car, and race down I-4 to the airport there in Orlando.
Only to wait in massive traffic.
But it wasn't your fault. The reality of it was, John, that Lou Bob Jenkins was supposed to pick you up from the airport.
Exactly.
We sent him on an errand to pick you up, and for some reason he didn't show up.
Well, we told him, 4 days ago?
Yeah, he doesn't show up. All of a sudden, I know you were looking around, you're waiting for somebody. Miggy gets a phone call from you saying, hey, where's my ride? And Miggy had to scramble and run there. We apologize for making you have to wait until Miggy got there, but that was all Lou Bob Jenkins' fault.
Yeah, man.
It's a disgrace.
It is. It's a sad state of affairs.
It's upsetting. You know what I mean? Standing in the airport on your own.
Lou Bob just doesn't get it sometimes, but sometimes he surprises you.
Well, we've got a bone to pick with him when, in fact, we do hear from him. But John, it is good to have you here. I know you've got some projects while you're here. I understand you're going to be doing some work at the Improv in Ybor City while you're here.
Yep.
Possibly, right?
That's it's either all or not.
Yeah.
But either we're going to hang out with Chris Gorgeous.
Yep.
And
Tiffany
Jordan
Barbie
and Tiffany and Crystal.
Yeah, man. That's going to be a blast. But he is performing at Snappers Comedy Club, Comedy Grill. I did mention that. It will be mentioned at the end of the show. So if anybody wants to get tickets to the show, it's probably only like $5. You're going to sit about 10 minutes or whatever like that.
$5. Work every penny.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Snappers Comedy Grill off US 19 in Palm Harbor.
The bit I do is free.
That's next Thursday. That's next Thursday at
$5, but the bit I do is free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give you 5 hand. You get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrapped in a circle.
Yeah.
Chubba, chubba, chubba. Uh-oh, we got a phone call. All right, let's go ahead and answer this. Thank you very much for calling the Cranial Emission Show.
Who's this?
Hello.
Do you have the codex?
Good evening.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Hello. Who are we talking to?
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Go ahead, caller.
Can you hear us?
You forgot me that quick? I'm insulted.
Is it? It's
44.
This is
44.
This is President Barack Obama on the phone. Wow, it's a pleasure to hear from you, sir.
Thank you very much. I want to say good evening to everyone down at ESB Brewery, 333 Falkenberg Road, Tampa, Florida.
Ooh, Sweet D.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, you forgot the Sweet D 407, Mr. President. But you know what? Far be it from me, a commoner here in this country, to correct you. I apologize.
And we would never hold the Sweet D against you, sir.
It seems to have a little bad connection going on. I wanted to say, give a special greeting to Mr. John Wilson. John, are you there?
I am, sir.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I feel as if I should be bowing when we're
Wonderful.
talking.
Welcome to the United States. How's your son Jack doing? Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. I think he's listening in, and he'd be very impressed. Obviously, you know that I'm speaking to.
Okay. How's Brian and David doing? What are they getting into tonight?
Well, I'm not too sure. I mean, we're not in constant contact. You know, we're just estranged friends, I think.
Now, John, let me ask you a question. I don't want to be, racial. Remember, I'm only half white. I understand that your dog's name is Pepper.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You guys got some bad feedback going on over there. I mean, what's going on? Can't hear squat.
You having some sound issues over there, Mr. President? Because we hear you just fine.
I'm going to do the best I can.
Yeah, we hear.
I can.
Are you having trouble hearing us? Is that what it is?
That's correct.
Okay.
That is very, very correct.
You might want to turn. Hold on, real quick, Miggy. You might want to turn up the microphone feed for him.
All right, let me work on that.
Yeah, let's.
Mr. President, how does this sound? A lot better?
That is absolutely
Okay.
excellent. Unlike Hillary Clinton's campaign.
Now hold on, Miggy. You didn't switch the codec
No,
and the microphone.
I switched
did
the
you?
speaker codec, but I didn't switch the mic.
That's
codec.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
yes.
now everyone's nice and clear, and I can hear. And this is
Mr.
wonderful.
President, I do like women. I will have to say, I'm not anything of that sort.
Oh, okay. Hey, John, let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts on the presidential race of Mr. Donald Trump?
Well, I've got to be honest. I mean, I think my personal opinion of Mr. Trump is I think he's a tosspot. That's
Really?
Oh yeah, without doubt. I mean, come on. You had Reagan. Isn't that enough?
Okay. Well, hey, I'm sitting pretty good where I'm at. So, I'm just trying to get some folks' opinions.
Well, you can't do any more though, can you?
Well, when you're on the way out, you want to leave a legacy that will remain for the United States for years and generations. We talk about, such as Obamacare and releasing several inmates for very low drug-related crimes. And speaking of drugs, I was just out back tending to some flowers with Sandra Gupta. Hey, Sandra, hold on for a second. I'll be right there, man. Sit that out for a second. And, we were just, talking about flowers and natures and things of that such.
Now, Mr. President, while you were hanging out with Sanjay Gupta and discussing this, did either of you notice sudden hunger pangs afterward?
It's funny you should say that because for some reason, I'm thinking of, I got a taste of some ho-hos. Unlike Warren Sapp, I'm not going to get them from Arizona. It will be right down the street.
And you're going to pay for them?
Oh, of course not. I don't have to do anything like that. I'm the president. Come on, man. You know better than that.
Well, because Warren Sapp didn't pay for his ho-hos either. That's why he got in trouble.
And that's why Warren Sapp spent his ass in jail.
Mr. President, can I ask
see
you a
where I'm
question?
going with that? See that? pretty quick.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. President? I mean,
Please, John, please go right ahead.
you know what with the flowers and all I can think of is flower power and drugs, gays. Gays your way, that's okay. I mean,
Free love.
Free
Yeah,
love,
yeah.
free love.
can't say I haven't thought about myself. A little trip down to Las Vegas.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What happens in
you know
Vegas
what, you know
stays
what,
there.
Hey, John, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never get good credit.
Wow. Well, Mr. President, it's always a blessing when you call. I know we got a couple people waiting to call in, and I do, as always, sir, appreciate your time that you give to us. I can't even believe that you allow time for us. We're honored, as always, sir.
I appreciate that, but I want to do something special for John before I leave.
Oh.
I'm going to need everyone's participation.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone can get ready. John,
Yep.
I made a special cheer for Hillary Clinton's campaign, and I'd like to share it with you since you're visiting the United States. And again, I'm going to need everyone's cooperation. You guys ready?
Yes,
We're
sir.
ready.
Here we go. When I say skank, you say ho. Skank,
Ho!
skank,
Ho!
skank.
Ho!
Approve this damn message. I'm out. OB 44. See ya.
See you, Mr. President.
That was
Wow.
the great President Obama, who frequently actually visits us from as what he calls the White Black House, calls us as well. And, I'm really looking forward, guys, to when he's no longer in office and he can frequent the brewery a lot more. He can contribute a lot more, much like he's not the first president to be a part of this show. So I'm really looking forward to being able to hang out with him a little bit more. Last time he was here, he hung out in studio with us, Miggy, got to drink a few beers with him, allegedly, and got to peruse some establishments that we will not mention since he's still president.
Yeah, he totally rolled me.
Okay,
Good
anyways.
catch. Good catch.
Wow, dear
Wow.
God. That was as close as it gets, I honestly have to say.
Well, John, while we've got you...
Oh, we get it. Well, hold on a
Another
second.
call.
We get another call. Thank you for calling the Cranial Emission Show.
Hey, how's it going?
We have Aaron Blanchard of the Carnage Podcast live from Wales, England, on the phone. How you doing, man?
Not bad. How's it going, buddy? All right.
Wow, it is a pleasure. This is Podcast Hut. This is one half of the Podcast Hut.
Yep.
Midweek Wrestle Chat, Carnage Podcast, podcast enhancer himself, Aaron Blanchard.
Hey, how's it going? All right. How's it going there? How's John Wilson? Is he there safe?
He is, man. He got here today. Took me 5 hours to go get him, but it's okay.
So, yeah, how's it going? Everyone chilling out in the bar?
Yeah, man, we're having a great time here. I'm going to do a Periscope so you can see. Are you on my Periscope? If you do, I'm going to
Yeah,
run.
I will do. Yeah, I'll
I'm going to
check it
run a
out.
I'm going to start that here right now as we're talking.
Sweet. I'll check that out right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're all hanging out here, Aaron, just drinking some beers. The great
Quality.
John Wilson here among us. And, Aaron, it's a pleasure to have you calling us all the way from Wales.
No problem. No problem at all.
So, what's the special occasion? I don't think we've heard from Aaron in the past here in the Cranial Mission.
No, I spoke to Miguel recently. He rang up the Midweek Wrestle Chat show last week. We had a good chat, and I thought I'd listen to you guys and get involved, to be honest, and let you know to listen to our show on Tuesdays as well, the Carnage show.
Oh my gosh, that show is epic, brother. I will have to say.
Did Miggy happen
you.
to advise you that we actually have two gentlemen here from Wales participating
Yes.
in a wrestling school? In fact, one of them is in here right now drinking a beer.
Well, yeah, he's definitely from Wales then.
Yeah, there he is right there. There's our Welsh guys. And look at Aaron. If you see this guy here on my podcast, the Periscope, it is Frankie Reyes, the legend himself.
Legend.
Refer-frickin'-ree, baby. And these guys are all at the school. Say hi. Look at this. Look at these guys over here. Anyways, so tell us. Well, obviously you want to say hi to John Wilson. Greet him. Welcome him
Yeah.
to the United States.
So, yeah, I'm glad he got there safe and he's chilling out. And
Oh yeah, I'm having a lovely
Yeah.
time, Aaron. I'm overwhelmed.
Representing.
I'm overwhelmed actually by your Welsh accent.
Thank you.
That's it.
No, I'm actually from the Midlands, so
Oh. Well,
I
yeah,
just
but-
live in Wales now, yeah.
Well, I'm actually overwhelmed by your Midlands accent. Whereabouts in Wales are you, Aaron?
I'm not far from Swansea.
Swansea. All right. Well, we won't hold that against you.
No.
Oh, it's a lovely place, Swansea.
I'm originally from Worcestershire.